Hi everybody, Sanbonani. Welcome to my channel. Listen, Katele. Ngiyanqena, in fact, it's not even that I'm that tired, but ngiyanqena ukuhlala laphaya edeskini. So I'm just going to be, don't mind me. Anyway, you guys, igama lami Mdletshe, and welcome to my channel. If it's your first time joining us, watch a couple of videos so that you can decide if you like us, and then if you like us, then you can press the subscribe button below and press the notification bell so that you can get notifications uma ngabe umsebenzi omusha sesiwufakile. Lana ke sikhuluma ngama-reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese sikhuluma ngama-celebrities kanye nama-YouTubers. And what an interesting day that we've had here on YouTube, but I'm going to talk about it, you guys. Did you think I was going to let that go? Mina, indaba idlule. Ngingakhomentanga ngayo kanjani because I'm here on YouTube watching. Detective Samuel, as I'm actually doing Detective Samuel's work here. Detective should be the one that come with the scoop and come and moderates. Anyway, you guys. Well, first it's an interesting day too. Musakaulu Buyile angakasibuki leso story kahle kahle. Is it the fake him or fake banibani abanye bathi uhamba bathi angazi walk yakhe ibinjani? Hey, yeah. Ama-conclusions esiwenzayo sometimes. So angakasibuki kahle leso story ukuthi kwenzekani, but uMusakawula is back. For some reason I'm happy he's back. Angazi ukuthi why ngijabule, but I'm happy he's back because it's going to get interesting. But yeah, there is that fish. There is a beef that used to be fish, and after that it moved to being chicken, and now why it's full blown beef. Inyama manje, inyama yenkomo ehlatshiwe futhi ehlatshwe ekhaya, not the butchery one, not the Woolworths beef. Jwayelani beef. Neyazi Jwayelani butchery. Jwayelani beef. It's real beef manje, like between Owamie and Jozitube production. It's interesting. I've been training today at work, so I wasn't on YouTube a lot, but I was like, like Mount John was Zimbabwe. I was like, what are they doing with the Jozitube again? Hey. Anyway, you guys, here's the thing. Obviously, what's going on right now is what people are looking at, which is the fact that after the divorce party, Jozitube did two videos. She did a video where she was saying congratulations to Owamie and Dabayilo Kuzana Salon, and she did make some comments on how the party went. And I mean, she was a little bit braver than a lot of us because a lot of the things that she was questioning in terms of the attendance yabantu, and we all expected. I've spoken about it in the parties of Bangkul, but it wasn't that. She made those comments, made comments about the outfits as well and all of that, and then we were like, yo, hi, at least kono brave lana ngoba abanye bethu besisaba ngisho ukukhuluma ukuthi kodwa le party lena is not what we really expected, eh? But we were like, hey, anyway, and then she did another video about the guy that some of us suspected that it might be the son of Jesus. I also did a video, some of those funny videos that I did as a joke anyway, because I also was not sure it's the guy, but I just did that funny video. And for me, I did it just as a joke because honestly, I don't know if it's him. And she also did a video about that guy being exposed, like Owamie's boyfriend being exposed. And she made some comments about the fact that the salon, because the guy does look like he might not be South African. And you guys, I mean, that is not like, it's strange because in South Africa sometimes you can and be like, is this South African? It was just that thing. It was a very you're like, is it South African? If it's him, is it South African? And also in the fact that when Owamie was doing this one live, and her ninjas were asking her, "What is he a foreigner?" the part that I watched, she did not say he is not from South Africa, but he was like, "But why are you guys questioning just because I say he can take care of me and my sister and whatever? Why are you questioning whether he's South African or not?" So for me, if he wasn't, if he was South African, she would have said, "No, he's South African." But other people are talking about the fact that she has confirmed that the guy is South African. It might be him, he is South African, or it might be another guy South African. Honestly, we're not that interested. Tinasithatha lokho esikubonayo and make videos. If you wanna take whatever videos is truth, then that is up to you. But yeah, I guess the comment that really made people upset was the comment that Jozitube makes towards the end of a video, where she says that because the guy might possibly be Nigerian and Owamie is opening a salon, she's in her mind, she's thinking about the possibilities of, the salon being used as for money laundering, you guys. Guys, I'm thinking about this joke one time when we were in class, when I was still at Wits University and we were studying, we were doing a topic, money laundering. This other blonde lady, very blonde. When you've been learning about the topics and now preparing for exams, like everybody should understand what money laundering is. Money laundering is, and this lady raised her hand, white student. She said, "Sir, our accounting lecturer, sir, I just wanted to ask you, how do people actually wash money?" Because the whole time that we were learning about money laundering, this lady actually thought that they actually put money in the water and wash it. We were all like, you're not going to pass accounting too." But she passed because you ever had to feel an accounting into zakhona. Skin color sometimes siyasiza. Hey, we're like, hey bo, sesifunde kangaka nge-money laundering when you still think money laundering is actually washing off the money. But yeah, for those maybe who might not know, money laundering is when people want to, it is the cleaning up of dirty money, like money that they make through criminal activities. They want to pretend as if it's clean. So they will find an organization. Sometimes they use NPOs, sometimes they use businesses, sometimes they use other people's accounts. They will deposit it in your business account so that then you can do a deal with them and then genuinely pay them imali so that now they can claim to know they got the money, because there's a lot of ways of laundering imali, but originally the money will come from criminal activities, but they want to erase the trace so it comes from criminal activities. So they can use your business, they can use abanye baqala NGOs. Sometimes they'll deposit your money in your bank account without you knowing and then call you and say, "Please withdraw the money for us. You can take part of it," or whatever. It's a lot of ways that they can use to launder money. So basically, that's what she was saying. It's not far-fetched to think that because Vele, there is that thing, a lot of the salons and that are associated with foreigners, and a lot of the churches as well that are associated with foreigners, there's a belief that there's a lot of money laundering that happens there. Why she chose to mention it on her video, only she would know why she mentioned it on her video. And generally, to be honest, we do shade one another here on YouTube, so it might just basically be her just wanting to be shady towards Owamie, which very we do here on YouTube. Anybody that says that we don't is lying. We do shade each other, or we do shade one another here on YouTube. What she writes in saying that, you guys, I feel like for me, even if I thought about it, because basically in the ayibeka ngayo, she's saying ukuthi when mayihlanganisa indaba yokuthi the guy is a foreigner and a saloon, the thing she's thinking about is money laundering. Okay. I might have thought the same thing, but would I have said it on my video? Maybe, maybe not, but she felt like saying it. Now, here's the thing. My video is basically to speak or to ask my fellow creators, because after that video, Owamie did a video today, this morning, asking Jozitube why she is discrediting her for her work, what evidence does she have that her salon would be used for money laundering, why would she do that to her, and all of that. And so it became an even bigger thing. Okay, it became an even bigger thing. But for me, one thing that is very interesting now is the reaction of the other creators here on YouTube. And I think a lot of creators have taken a stance of Jozitube was wrong and she must just admit that she's wrong. People are trying to convince her you were wrong. You must just admit you're wrong and apologize, and we should move on. And people are making videos about it, and everybody is saying Jozitube was wrong. I am not saying that they are wrong in saying Jozitube is wrong, but I have a question for you guys because I'm confused. I feel like here on YouTube, there are people here on YouTube who are allowed to shade other people, who are allowed to discredit other people, who can get away with basically anything. But if any other creator does the same thing to them, it's a big thing, you know, and it becomes even worse now when that big creator now comes here on YouTube and becomes all emotional about the issue, because now you can feel for a person. So when the person is here and they're feeling emotional and they're crying, because quite honestly, I can understand it's a new business. She's investing in a new business. Probably a lot of her savings are going through this business. She cannot afford to have any kind of negative publicity relating to her business. I understand the emotion behind it. I understand the hurt behind it. Kodwa, I feel like as creators, I feel like a lot of us have taken a stance to say Jozitube wrong, Jozitube must apologize. That was uncalled for, yes. But you guys are not doing the same when the foot is on the other side. Okay, let me explain. I'm going to go back a month ago. You know, you remember a month ago when the whole Musa Kaula versus Owamie started. The person that brought the audio from Twitter to YouTube was Jozitube. We did not know it had happened, but the audio was existing somewhere, and she brought it on here on YouTube. She posted the video, obviously it blew up. We reacted to it. We did videos and videos and videos and videos and videos. We were trying to make money, okay? And then she did another video explaining why she brought it on YouTube. She felt like Owamie is a YouTuber. She is a creator. It's relevant here, that story on YouTube. It did not feel like she had a personal vendetta against Owamie at the time. Okay, but then obviously the story is continuing, and every time Musa, because it was a follow up, now every time Musa mentions Owamie on the thing, the audio will come on YouTube. The other creators started doing the same. Okay, fine, but then because of that whole thing, there was shade that was thrown by Owamie towards Jozitube under her comment section with her viewers. Okay, the thing that Owamie is saying on her video today, saying that Jozitube was bigger than her, that is not the first time Owamie is saying that. That thing, she said it in her comment section that Jozitube a month ago, 1 month ago, she said it. Even Jozitube took that screenshot and put it on her. One viewer had said, written down, that she had heard an audio on Jozitube's channel. She was not saying anything bad about Jozitube. She just said, I heard an audio. It's so horrible because obviously Musa Kaula was swearing at Owamie and all of that. So she said, because I heard it on Jozitube. And Owamie took an opportunity to shade Jozitube and said to her, it's funny because she used to be bigger than me, now she's small, and indicating, almost insinuating that Jozitube is jealous of Owamie's growth. Okay, that was a month ago. Nobody ever said anything about that. There were no videos said about that. Nobody ever corrected that. Even Jozitube took a screenshot and put it on her comment section. Nobody ever corrected anything when it comes to that. Okay, fine. People might think, it's just shade. You know, it's just shade. But she was talking about Jozitube's channel. We all know how personal we take it when people talk about our channel because it is our hard work. I might have just 500 subscribers, but I have worked very hard for those 500 subscribers. You know, just because you have 200,000 doesn't mean that mine is not important. If every time my name is mentioned, you're going to mention the fact that you are bigger than me, am I supposed to be happy about that as a creator? And if as creators we are in this support thing, which every time another creator says something wrong about another creator, we're gonna do videos and correct them. You were wrong. You're supposed to apologize and whatever. Shouldn't we do that all the time when other creators do? Why are we selective about who we correct here? If we are going to moderate each other, let's moderate everybody. You know. Let me give another example. If you go on Owamie's channel and go watch the video where she is talking about Musa Kaula having received a bribe allegedly from Uleroy, Mdletshe's boyfriend. You remember that story that he received 20,000 and drank all of it. Go and watch that video. At the beginning of the video, she plays an audio. Okay. A lot of us, the first time that we heard that audio was from which channel? Jozitube's channel. Yeah. Jozitube has explained on her channel that people take her audios, they don't edit them, and they play them on their channels. What they forget is that, yeah, now when she takes them from Musa, they are not the way that they are when she takes them from Musa. They are longer. Sometimes they mention people's names or whatever. She will take it from Musa's space and edit it. So if the audio sounds exactly like it sounds on her channel, Jozitube, that means that it's hers. You can easily pick up what this person took this audio from Josie's channel. I'm not saying that Owamie took the audio from Joseph's channel. What I'm saying is that for you guys to go and watch that video that Owamie did about the 20,000 that Musa Kaula allegedly received from Leroy, and tell me, and then go to Josie's channel and listen to Jozitube's audio. Tell me, I played them like this. Because even at the time when Owamie did that video, I was like, this sounds exactly like Jozitube's audio. And usually she says she edits her audio. I waited for the credits, you know, because I waited and I was like, okay, no, there's nothing wrong there. She's going to say she got it from Jozitube. She doesn't say, in fact, she doesn't credit anybody. So I'm like, does this mean that Owamie was also on Musa's space? Because then, if she's not crediting anybody for the audio that she's playing on her channel, on her video, she's not crediting anybody. That means that it's hers. It means that she went to Musa's space and stayed there and recorded it and took it and edited it exactly like Jozitube did, and then played it on her channel. Or maybe Jozitube took it and edited it. Somebody edited exactly like the other one edited because the audio was exactly the same. I played them alandilan ashimusa because initially when I watched the video, I thought I got a something and say I got to play audio, but I was like, you know. Is there anybody in the comment section that's gonna say, wow, but that's Jozitube, why don't you credit her? You go into the description, Owamie, is she crediting anybody? No. That audio belongs to somebody, but she's not crediting anybody, you know? Like, I feel like izinto yena zenzayo, people just let it slide. Like, it's okay, you know? It's okay. But then when things are done to her, kubanjelelwe ekhanda kunjani, in yes ibuhlungu lento eyenzekile. But what I'm saying, not even to the viewers can feel however way they feel. They love Owamie, some love Jozitube, it's okay, they can feel whatever. But to the creators, what I'm saying is that if you guys are going to moderate us, moderate everybody. If you're going to correct us, correct everybody. Because when we see this thing, when you see somebody use somebody's work and they don't credit them, then say it. It doesn't matter how big you are. If you have taken my audio from my channel, then I deserve that credit. If it's not Jozitube's audio, who is it? This is one example, you guys. This is just one example. This is one example. This is the person also that has spoken out about how frustrated she gets because people are copying her. The copycat the copycat idea on YouTube comes from Owamie claiming that she's being copied by another creator that has worked very hard here on YouTube, that should be recognized just as much as her. That copycat idea has come from that, because she copies her work. But we are okay with her using certain audios on her channel and not crediting people. That is okay. What I'm saying is that if it's okay, then let's just let people be. Then if we correct each other, then let's correct everybody. Why are we letting it slide with certain creators, but other creators say one thing wrong? Hayi bona sizokulokhu sizokudelisa ku YouTube. Why? Why? She also talks about how she feels like Jozitube discredits her for her work. I actually thought OMG when she said that, because you remember the video that I did that was even shared by Film Pella on. I was talking about that. I was talking about the lessons, the things that we learned from conflict ka Musa Kaula no Owamie. I said one of the things that I learned is that you must never discredit a person for their work, because when you do that, that will happen to you. Into Musa Kaula happened immediately after Owamie was on Instagram screaming about being copied by another big creator here on YouTube. I will not say her name because I do not want to associate her with this negativity that is going on. Somebody that has worked just as hard as her on YouTube, she basically lumps all this creator's work, lumps it all to just her giving her those tips that she gave at the beginning of her career. She says the reason that she has done as well as she's done is because of her helping her right at the beginning of her career, and her copying all of her work, all of her thumbnails, all of her posting time, and all of that. Discrediting this person that also has over 200 subscribers, discredited her. She went on Musakaula. Musakaula did the same to her. Now she's feeling like Jozitube is doing the same to her. Are you not discrediting a creator when every time you speak about a creator, you talk about how small they are compared to you? Are you not discrediting? Do you think it's easy to get to over 70,000 subscribers? But you guys are not correcting that. You guys are okay with that. But other people cannot. Akufanele kube babe wrong abantu lana. Akufanele basho certain things about certain creators. All of you come together to correct a person, but khona abantu that you guys don't come together to correct. That's what I'm saying. If we are going to moderate each other here on YouTube, let's moderate everybody. Let's moderate everybody. Let's moderate everybody. Nobody is all the way 100% right, and nobody is all the way 100% wrong. And sometimes man wins ama videos in do all the sides too, because lezi zinto engisho guys ziya-exista. Zikhona. When I say in that order, the order is there. You can go and check it out. It's there. When I say the shade is there, go on Jozitube's community post, scroll. The thing is still there. You can even go find Owamie's post where she was shading Ulon. That was a month ago, before this whole thing. Now she's using that shade now as if she's responding to Jozitube because Jozitube just provoked her out of nothing. That is not true. We've been watching. When she shaded Jozitube. Initial Jozitube didn't respond. She just posted it on her community post and continued with her life. Do you think it did not hurt her feelings? Do you think it did not change the way that she feels about her and be like, oh, you know what? Now gloves are off. If I want to say something about this person, I'll say something about this person. If that audio that she played on her channel, that she used on her channel, belonged to Jozitube and she didn't credit her, do you think she's happy about that to Jozitube, that her audio was used and she was not credited by the person that actually undermines her channel only because she has 70,000 subscribers? Do you think she's happy about that? My thing to you creators is, let's be careful that we are not intimidated to correct the bigger YouTubers. that when those ones that don't intimidate us as much do something that we think is wrong, we easily go and do videos and correct them. But when the others are doing the same, why? Why? If we are letting people be, if our thing is we're just gonna let people be, let people run their channel the way they wanna run their channels, let them say whatever they wanna say, then let's do that to everybody. But if we're gonna say as creators, we need to say because that's what's going on right now. When someone is wrong, let's say that someone is wrong. Let's do it all the time. Let's not do it in the comment. Let's just do it. If we do it every time someone says something wrong, we come and let's do the videos for everybody so that everybody is corrected. Kungabi khona abantu who get away with everything and then bona izinto masezenzeka kubona and then kube ngathi manje into enkulu now sekufanele sidabuke sibe njani or whatever. Now asazi sesiyasaba nokwenza ama-videos manje ngoba phela sizosho anything wrong. No guys, no. Let's be fair. If we are internal auditing each other, let's internal audit everybody, because trust me, if we had to internal audit people, anyway, you guys, that's all that I want to say. That, asilinganise nje. Angisho ukuthi ningasho ukuthi umuntu wrong. I have been corrected nami on YouTube. In fact, I appreciated when somebody comes to the side, maybe on my Instagram, and saying, Ntando, no, I want to talk about this particular issue in I think you were wrong here and we have a conversation. And sometimes it doesn't work when people are just, but that's okay because it's YouTube. Everybody is allowed to make money here while we are living this YouTube life. But let's be fair. Let's do it to everybody. Let's not overlook amaphutha abanye abantu, but be quick to point out amaphutha abanye abantu. Anyway, you guys, I'm done talking about this issue, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like it before Pumegiona. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Give me time.